Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. My name's Noel and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I have a brand new subscription box to the channel that's been sent to me for a review. In fact, I believe it is a brand new subscription period because I have been talking to them for the past couple of weeks and they actually asked my opinion about whether, for example, it should be a monthly subscription or a quarterly subscription. And based on what I saw on their website, I said I thought maybe it would make more sense at that price point to be a quarterly subscription. They came back and showed me what they had updated, and they actually wound up with 3 different subscriptions, and it is now quarterly. The company is called One Handmade. Now, they did assure me, because it just came in a plain brown box. I'm just going to hold it up for you guys. So it just came in a plain brown box with some branded tape on it, but they did assure me that because they're new, they just don't have their branded subscription box printed yet, so hopefully it's going to look a little bit nicer than that in the future. But they did send me their largest subscription, and I'm just very curious to see what the quality is like. So again, the company is called One Handmade. I will leave an affiliate link for you in the description box below, as well as a code. The code is Noel10, and that will save you $10, not just on the subscription, but I believe it also saves you if you want to go ahead and make individual purchases. So I'm not really sure about this company. I hadn't heard of it before, but I understand the idea. Basically, they're able to buy things at wholesale, just like any other subscription box, and then pass the savings on to you as a subscriber. I do think that the name Handmade might be a little bit of a misnomer because, as far as I can tell, their physical address is in China, which doesn't necessarily mean anything negative. The shipping was actually very, very quick, so I don't think it's like on a slow boat coming to me directly. They must have some warehouses here locally in the States. But you will notice when you go to the website and read some of the product descriptions that some of the descriptions are obviously translations, or the English just isn't quite right, so some of the turns of phrase are a little bit awkward, and that's kind of been my experience speaking to them via email as well. They sort of have an About Us section that suggests that it was created by a couple, but there's not really any pictures where it's labeled as those are the people behind it. So I'm not really sure who John and Emily are. They have a couple of pictures where you're like, maybe that's supposed to be John and Emily, but they look, I don't know, they also kind of look like stock photos, but they don't necessarily suggest that they are John and Emily either. So we'll just see how this goes. I was curious to see what the quality would be like. Now, they do promise that all of the items are going to come in gift boxes ready to gift. So in terms of the savings, I do think it is a good thing to keep in mind for Christmas gifting, just having stocking stuffers. But let me give you the rundown on the different boxes that they do have available. So there is going to be a $29.99 per quarter subscription that is just 3 jewelry pieces. You'll probably get, a bracelet, a necklace, earrings. They don't necessarily all go together, but I'm guessing that they're going to come in these really cool gift boxes. We'll see this a little bit later on. So again, that's $29.99 per quarter for 3 jewelry pieces. And if you want to pick things out yourself, of course, then you can just go to the website and see if there's any items on there. You can just kind of tell as well that this is probably being outsourced from overseas, just based on the stock photos that they have of the actual items, for example. Then there's the $49.99 per quarter subscription, which is going to be 3 jewelry pieces, but of course it's basically $20 more. You're also going to get a scarf and a candle, which I thought that was kind of nice, right? So it's kind of like an accessory box. You get 3 jewelry pieces, a scarf, and you guys know I love a candle. I don't think I got a candle actually in this particular box, which would have been nice because I think that's what it says on the website. But let's go ahead and talk about what I did get, which is the $79.99 box, which actually has 4 jewelry pieces, a scarf, a candle, a wrap, and a handbag or home decor item. So 4 jewelry pieces, a scarf, a candle, a wrap, and a handbag or home decor item. So I should have 8 items here. I have 7. So this is maybe when they were developing the subscription box online, maybe that description that I just read to you with those particular items has changed, because they did send me a pretty detailed list with URL links to each of these individual items. So I will actually leave that for you in the description box below. I'll make them into affiliate links. So if you decide to purchase them as an individual item, I might receive a small commission. That's what it means when I say affiliate link. But you'll get a sense of what it means in terms of, you know, seeing how the descriptions are. Like in some sections, it feels like someone else has written it and edited it, and it feels like, you know, not written by a non-native English speaker. And some sections, like the descriptions, it kind of reads like some of those other websites that source items from overseas. So I'm not sure, it's not really, even despite the name, it's not necessarily handmade from artisans the way some of the other items from other boxes that I open here on the channel are. But I do think that so far it seems like a good value. So I have wound up with, again, this is the $80 box. This would be the September box. And I have in front of me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. I think the only thing that is not in here is going to be the candle. So that's kind of a bummer, of course, for me, but maybe I'll have the opportunity to review this again in the future. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the bigger items first. So I did get 4 of these smaller gift boxes. I'll show you how they work in a second. I have one sort of medium-sized gift box, again, all ready for gifting, which they do state on their website, which I appreciate. I will say definitely look, some of the descriptions talk about how there's like a really easy return policy, satisfaction guaranteed. I haven't actually subscribed myself, so I don't know what platform they're using or the process or how you would go about skipping or canceling. So definitely make sure that if you decide to subscribe, because it is such a great deal and you like the look of the products that I show you today, that you make sure that you kind of like investigate all of that stuff too. Then there's this larger box, and then finally there's one item that is not in a box, but let's go ahead and start with this one because I actually think this looks pretty nice. So this is the straw tote bag. So you can see on their website too, like the items will actually have very long names because they just have sort of SEO, you know, keyword search descriptions. Again, like a lot of other overseas sort of marketplaces that I've definitely shopped on and that I use all the time. But this is actually pretty good quality. I thought it was gonna feel really cheap, and it honestly doesn't. The inside lining is also nicer. I'm used to that sort of plasticky kind of feel where it's just really wrinkly. I'm not sure that the lining is like that great. Oh, this is interesting. So I just started taking the lining out, and you can see it actually has a cinch closure. So that's kind of cool. I didn't realize that. So inside, if you open it up, it does have a little slip pocket right here. I don't think you can see that, but there is a little slip pocket. And then you can either fold this down and just have it like a tote so it looks like a liner, or if you're worried about things falling out and you have it pretty full, then you can use this little drawstring at the top. So I actually think that's kind of cool. I didn't know that that was the case. So again, let me just read to you. I don't have the description for this one. You can check it out. I'll leave the link for you, but so far it feels pretty good. It's too small to go on my shoulder, but this would be the summer beach bag. On the website, they have it priced at $39.99, which is like already half the price of the subscription box, but I think it's pretty good. So far, so good, you guys. So far, I do like the quality of this particular item so far. So let's go ahead and put this off to the side, get this out of my way, and we'll move on to our next item, which is in this bigger box. So this is the, let's see, Boho Indian Knit Blanket Shawls Wrap. Again, it's pretty nice with the tissue paper in here. Well done. Good, useful gift boxes, easy for wrapping. It doesn't have any plastic on it, so that's okay. So this is actually pretty cute. It's kind of feels a little bit patriotic. On the website, they also have this listed at $39.99, so you've already gotten basically your value with these two $40 items because this was an $80 box, but we still have, let's see, 5 more items to go. So it's actually just a really chunky, it's not really a shawl or a wrap in my mind. It's like a really chunky scarf. So it does have this at the end. It would make a really nice kind of like Afghan blanket if it was larger, but I could see wearing this. It's kind of short in all honesty, so you can't really wrap it around your neck too many times. Like, it's too short for me to really wrap up here. I guess if it was just sticking out of my coat, I could do that if I needed it, but it could go around your shoulders, I suppose. Oh, I see. It actually is more of a poncho. So I opened it up. I had it doubled up. So you could use it that way, like I said, like a thick scarf, or it's got this split. So this is where you're going to put this across your back and have it open like this. So it's a little bit shorter length, so it's only going to go around to your elbows. I actually think that's pretty cool, and that does make it a lot of a lighter weight. So you can see it's just got the color really on the outside. but that's actually kind of cute and like nice to have at home when you're maybe reading and you just have your cup of tea and you need a little bit more warmth, but also, you know, to go out to the mailbox. So that's actually really cute. So I do like how you can fold it and just have it be a chunky scarf where it's like kind of double-sided, or you can use that split and have it go over your shoulders. So again, that was a value of $40. It feels pretty nice. It says, our shawls are made of high-quality polyester, soft, comfortable, and skin-friendly. Perfectly keep warm all day long in cold weather. So it's one size fits all. It's 39.37 inches by 24.8 inches. Fashion style, high-quality fabric, fine workmanship product. The length of this shawl right covers the fat at your waist. That was like my favorite description, so I had to cut and paste it to read it to you. This shawl right covers the fat at your waist, hip and thigh, and makes you look tall and slim. So I would pay way more than $40 for that. Bohemian and stylish shawls, super cozy oversized design, definitely a good accessory for daily collocation. So again, just, you know, if you can get past the language differences, the sort of interesting verbiage that they've got on the site, it's so far I've been pleasantly surprised. Machine with laundry bag or hand wash recommended. Lay flat to dry. If you have any problems or concerns, please feel free to contact us. So again, it feels like better quality than I was honestly expecting, to be honest. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and open up one of these. So these are these really cool boxes. Isn't that neat, you guys? I thought that was a really cool looking jewelry box. And basically it kind of comes in two pieces, and then you just put it back together and it goes like right into those slits, and you could really just slap a bow on that. It looks very sleek. So inside they actually use these kinds of jewelry boxes, which I think are really neat. I just started seeing them like in Gen Glow, and it's great because they keep things from tarnishing. Now of course it's going to be great if I could actually open it, because you have to push it open. So basically it keeps the items between pieces of plastic. Great for travel. This one is very winter wonderland. It's like a charm bracelet. It's like a little Pandora charm bracelet. It's got this sparkly snowflake on it. It's got some Christmas trees. Again, this is really for someone who's looking to stock up on their gifts. So you have time to get the September box, and then October, November, I guess you'd be getting a December box. You can also work it out with them to have the shipping happen right away if you're kind of in between seasons. So this is the charm bracelets bangle with silver plated snake, I think that's what this is, and this has a retail value of $19.99. I should tell you, so basically it says on the website that we get 8 items for $80, but we got 7 for $80 this time around. But you know, it's their debut box. These are kind of cute charms though. I wonder if you could actually, if you had a jewelry tool, you could probably remove some of the charms if you wanted to make your own. They also have a buy 5, pay for 2 page. So essentially you can get 5 $19.99 items and just pay like $9 for each of them. So that's kind of cool. So you can basically get 5 items and only pay the price of 2. So this is a cute little charm bracelet. Feels like decent quality, you know, it's just like costume jewelry. But let's go ahead and open up another one. So this one, let's see, these are kind of fun, very summery. So we had our winter wonderland there, and then these are the statement raffia circle earrings. So these are also, let's see, $19.99. Now that seems a little bit high to me. These seem like pretty whimsical, pretty inexpensive. They're very lightweight. They kind of look like lollipops, if you ask me. So simple post earrings, but I could see myself wearing those for summer or on vacation. What's kind of interesting is that they don't like necessarily match on both sides, but I kind of like that. But again, they seem pretty well made. Again, I'm not gonna say exactly what sites I'm kind of comparing this particular brand to, but so far I feel like the quality may be slightly better so far. So those are fun. Those are the, let's see, we're gonna call those the statement raffia circle earrings, I believe. All right, another jewelry piece. Again, they all come in these nice little packages. So you get the outer box as well as this nice case that keeps it from tarnishing. So here's a necklace. Now this is not necessarily my style. It's kind of a mystery box, really. There's not any customization. You don't get to tell them like what your kind of style is. So anything, you could get anything. Like if you order the September box, you will probably get something from each of these same categories, but you may not be getting the same items. You might, might, but you might not. You know, for example, your shawl might be totally different colors, but you're still probably going to get a shawl or a scarf. Here is a necklace. Now this to me, like, this is just not my personal style, but I'm sure that I know somebody who would like it. It's kind of like got beads to create a wave over this big stone. It's kind of got this hippie boho style to it. They call it the, and I went ahead and cut and pasted the entire name of it. I do think the rope chain part of it is kind of pretty with all those beads and the silk cords. It is the Women Lady Retro Vintage Bohemian Style Twist Woven Rope Chain Turquoise Rhinestone Pendant, regular price $29.99, but it is a nice pendant. Again, I can totally see someone rocking this. It's just not my personal style because I tend to be a little bit more dainty, but you're getting all of these items. I mean, the total value, we've got 80, 100, let's see, another like 120, 150. So, you know, the total retail value that they're listing is like a good $200 that you're getting for 80. So we have one more jewelry piece, so let me go ahead and open this one up. This one I actually like because I was looking at the links ahead of time and deciding whether or not I was going to read you those crazy descriptions, but they don't all make they don't always cover the fat at your waist like the shawl does, so I didn't copy all of the descriptions, but I did think this was going to be my favorite jewelry piece. I think this is kind of cool. So it's like a leather bracelet. So you can see it's like multi-strand, and then it's got one of those cool magnetic closures that makes it easy to put on. It's probably going to be a little bit big on me, but I thought that was kind of cool in terms of like boho, very like festival-y. So this is the leather wrap bracelet for women. I'm guessing this has a value of $19.99. For some reason, I didn't like pull the pricing over on this one, but I thought that was kind of pretty. It's got like those little faux turquoise stones. The outer straps here are this metallic leather. So I thought it was pretty, kind of cool. Definitely something that you could, you know, when you don't necessarily know someone that well and you're like, I have to get them a present, this could be a great kind of mystery box just to have on hand and ready to go. Let's see if I can put this on. It was a little bit tricky for me to get the magnet to come off, but there. So I actually think that's kind of cool, right? It's not bad, and it's a fun mystery box. All right, and then we have one final item. So again, based on the description on the website, I think that there would be a candle in there usually. So we're supposed to get our 4 jewelry pieces, 1 scarf, we got our scarf, candle, ooh, a wrap, and then a handbag or home decor item. So we got 4 jewelry pieces. We got a scarf. Oh, we got a wrap. So this, I think, is the scarf, you guys. All right, so let's open this up. Oh, it is. Let's see. There's a little piece of shred in there. Look how pretty that is. That looks very like Christmas ready, right? It looks like you would see this at a display at a fancy department store, and we get a scarf. So it says luxury silk scarves, head cloth, flower, kerchief, 4 seasons, bandana, print shawl. I'm kind of like charmed by the cuteness of the translations, honestly. So it says $19.99, machine with laundry bag or hand wash recommended. So this is just your classic sort of styling with the chains. It's very like almost equestrian looking with the rose and the gold. It's pretty big, I will say. It looks like it's probably like 36 by 36, but I did like how they had it all folded in there. It's a nice size where you could definitely use it as an accent around your neck. You could turn it into a headband. You could make it into a bag charm. It's just printed on one side, which is kind of normal, but you know, it's not like my style. This is the very like classic, like ladies who lunch kind of style. I don't mind that it's pink, honestly, just because it is that style, and I think it can look very chic, very like Gucci. And so far, I feel like, you know, it's nice. I don't necessarily think that it truly is silk. I think that it's meant to look like silk, and it feels a lot like, it's less stiff and less sort of plasticky feeling than other silk scarves that I've gotten in other boxes. So I'm actually very pleasantly surprised by the quality of the items. I don't know that they are something that I would pay the listed retail values for, but in terms of getting a nice mystery box with a bunch of re-giftable items in nice gift boxes for $80, I do think this is a box to consider. I think the bag is actually pretty cute. I think the shawl is actually pretty cute. So we did get our 4 jewelry pieces. We got our scarf, our wrap, and our handbag slash home decor items. So we did get everything except for the candle. Again, I don't even know if that's still listed on the website. I know they've been working with people to create a great subscription box that people are going to try out. So you could have the 3 jewelry piece one subscription for $30, the 3 jewelry pieces plus a scarf and a candle for $50, or in this case, normally it's going to be 7 pieces, 4 jewelry pieces, a scarf, a wrap, a handbag or home decor item, and maybe a candle. So 7 to 8 pieces for $80. You know, if you like and keep one of them, that's great. If you have a bunch of gifts on hand for work gifts for like colleagues, you know, for different white elephant activities, stocking stuffers, I think it's not bad. You know, it's not the kind of stuff that I would necessarily pick out for myself, but I thought this bag was better quality than I was expecting. The jewelry isn't totally my style. This is like the closest to it just because it is that kind of chunky stuff. Do I think it's handmade by artisans? Not necessarily. That's not like, again, I think it's just the name of the company. But I like this wrap as well. So you guys let me know in the comments below what you thought about this new subscription box, what your ideal combination of categories would be, because I think they are open to suggestions at this point. And if you want to give it a try or just pick up one item, for example, you can use that code Noel10 to get $10 off, or you can have fun and try a mystery box for a couple of quarters and see what you get and let me know and help me do a better review for the next time around. Or you can just enjoy some of the descriptions on the website. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.